Hello, welcome. It's nice to see you again. Today, we're going to talk about clamps. Let's talk about clamps, baby. Just like the one I'm holding right now. All right, so welcome to the channel. I'm glad you stopped by. We're going to talk about something that is, I think, in my opinion, forgotten, and it's very important and vital, I think, in everyone's arsenal. So yes, let's talk about clamps. So this is a clamp, and it has a threading at the very opposite side. I'll put links to all these equipments, all these clamps that I'm talking about on the description below. Let's get to the other rest of the clamps that I have on here. So I got a little clamp right here, right? And I'm gonna use a light stand as an example, so you can see how I use all these clamps. And there's the super big clamp right there, and you got your end right there. You could put baby pins, anything basically that fits into that. And then you also got threading in there that you can put as well. And then you got this awesome clamp. So this is a magic arm. So you got a quarter thread right there, and then you got another quarter thread right there. I basically put that little clamp right there to clamp onto stuff whenever I'm using this. You got fasteners, tighten right there, loosen, and then you got your you only got one fastener right here, so you can loosen and tighten, so you can basically move the arm around to whatever position you want it to go on. And then this magic arm also came with this cold shoe adapter. Let me see if the camera can focus on that. There you go. So you can put any equipment or accessory that you have with the hot shoe or the cold shoe. And then you got threading in there as well, so you can put that on the magic arm or wherever. And then this is one of my favorites, personal favorite. It's a dual clamp. And all these clamps that I have just shown you, I use them here in the studio to hold my equipment. I'll even show examples right now. As you can see, I use it to hold AC bricks for the cables that are running down from the LED lights, and the other clamps I use to hold them for my other lights, my little LED tubes. So basically, when I'm out in the field, I like to put a behind the scenes camera whenever I can, capture everything that I do. And you want to put something on this light stand. So where does these clamps come from? I'll show you. Let's show you the one that I would use, the magic arm. Basically clamp this into your light stand. This, as you can see right there. Clamp it on there. Loosen the fastener. While you loosen this little threading moves. So you can see that. Look at that. There you go. So put it in whatever orientation you want. Put your behind the scenes camera on there. I either use my Pocket, my DJI Pocket 3, but it's using to film me right now. And then my secondary camera to capture BTS would be my Action Cam, the DJI Osmo. So yeah, put your threading on there. Make sure it's secure. So yeah, basically you could put your BTS, you could put your light stand wherever, right? And make sure it captures your shoot right there. With the magic arm, it gives you a little more separation than the regular clamp. And what I mean by that is, let me take off this clamp so you could show the separation of it. So let's put this mic on me now. All right. So this one with the threading, right? Put it on your light stand. Bring it up closer so you guys can see it. Not so far away. There you go. Look at that difference of separation from the light stand. Look at that. You can even buy a bigger magic arm and you can have it like right here. I think the most is 11 inches or something like that. But yeah, basically you can have your DJI right here. So yeah, if you put it right here, with my experience, I mean, if you got nothing else, put it a little lower, because if you have a huge softbox, it's gonna get, the majority of the frame is gonna have the softbox on there. So, and you're not even gonna, you're gonna look, get back home and you're gonna look at this big shape thing that's blocking half of your frame of your behind the scenes footage. Yeah, don't do that. I've done that before and it sucks. So yes, you could put, besides this, you could put your phone. You don't have an action camera, get a clamp that has the threadings right there on both sides. Put it on there for your phone. Put your behind the scenes camera, whatever orientation you want. Make sure your clamp fits your phone too. I think this one's too small for my phone. So yeah, you either put it horizontally or vertically, however you want to capture behind the scenes. There you go. You do the same, you can put it on your magic arm for that one because it has the quarter thread. Let's see what else you can clamp onto here with threading. You could do another little clamp, of course, when it has the quarter threading. You could put it on there and you can orientate this. If you don't have equipment that has threading, or you forgot your cell phone clamp, you could put your phone on here because you have a clamp. Look at that. Now you can capture behind the scenes footage perfectly. So yeah, you can put the clamp there. You can clamp whatever you want into it. Make sure you get a clamp that has another fastener though, because this takes a long time. This little thing right here, you have to spin it. But you make do what you have, right? There you go. So yeah, that's where the double clamp would also come in. Put that on here as well. And this is actually heavier duty than this little one right here at the very top. Why not try something that's a little heavier? Let's clamp this water bottle. Let's see if it works. Yeah, that works. Shake test. Let me see what else I got that's heavier here. Portable battery charger. Look at that. Shake test. Won't move. Ooh, that's right. Something unconventional. You got no lights, got a torchlight, clamp that on there. Why not? Look at that. I'll turn it away so I don't blind you. Look at that. And raise. There you go. You have a light. Make do with what you have. These things come in handy. Put your monitor on there. Yeah. Got a long cable, whatever, wireless stream for your onboard monitor. Put it on there. Why not? There you go. I basically went through everything except for the biggest clamp. The big clamp. The super clamp. This is a big boy. That means you could put anything. I think the maximum for this one, I'm not too sure, but I think it's 10 kilos. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you this little. Come on, camera, get it. There you go. 3/8 and a quarter. Put that on the super clamp. Trying to. There you go. Raise it up so you can see it more. Got your little button right there, your safety release button, and then you got your fastener right here on the side. Loosen that up, push the button so that spigot can go in there. Tighten it. Wish I had an extra light to put this. I used all my lights. But yeah, just imagine it's a light. This little clamp. I guess some kind of, if you want to angle your light, you're gonna have some kind of adapter or just so you can angle it. Got your baby pen, look at that, size of a wallet. Put that on there. Tighten it, make sure it's secured. Maybe I do have an extra light, hang on. I do. I have one more. All right. Look, see, you need something like this to angle your light when you're putting it on the baby pin or just a spigot or whatever. Make sure that's in there. Let's see. Put it there. You could put it this way, but I would imagine putting it this way. And then angle your light. Turn it around so you can see it more. On the sides. There you go. Angle it. Use it. All right. So yeah, you can use all these clamps in the most unconventional ways. This is probably just the tip of the iceberg of how you could use it. I'm sure many people have figured out other different little knickknacks to use these clamps. Well, that pretty much is the end of the video. I mean, unless you want to watch some other videos, here I have the video that you can see that I use all my clamps for my studio. So yeah, go ahead and watch that. Or I have this other video that you can watch from behind the scenes. Well, that is it. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.